finishing up a project here. I will be having a full tutorial on it soon. First time, second time going live on YouTube. So yeah, I got a few more ends, and then I will be posting a full tutorial. I have ends on the inside too though. Gotta weave all of that in. This has been taking me forever. Be sure to come and subscribe to my channel if you would like to learn how to make this super cute granny square sweater. It is cropped and it's granny stitch, so I think it'll be springtime friendly since we are getting into spring soon. But I'm also in Pittsburgh, so I know it's going to be cold for a while here. I don't think I have much to worry about. But after this project, it is straight summer stuff. Swimsuits. Definitely want to make some purses. Let me know if you crochet what you like to make in the chat. Let me know. Let me see. I haven't done a live here. Let me see. Green screen now. What's this? Oh, that is a green screen. I don't want a green screen. Okay. Retouch. What am I doing? No. All right. Yeah, guys. Come chat with me. Ask me questions. If you're new to crochet, if you've been crocheting a while, let me know. How long? Where you from? What do you like to make? Do you sell your work? Would you like to sell your work? Do you need some tips on selling your work? Because I got all the tips. I'm a 5-star Etsy seller and also content creator. So I'm trying to get my YouTube popping. I do TikTok, I have Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, Pinterest. But yeah, I haven't been able to really get it up off the ground. I've been doing this for a while, definitely for a while. So I'm really just, this year, I'm like, let me take this serious. Let's get this up off of the ground because I really do, I love what I do. And I've made some really, really nice pieces. And I've also taught classes locally. So I do that. I make tutorials. And yeah, I'm just trying to get better and better. I like a lot of feedback. So yeah, hi Kathy, aka Crazy Knitting Nana. Okay, all right. We're all crazy, you know, all the patience it takes. I am more a knitter, but I know how to crochet thanks to my husband. Nice. I've tried knitting too. I like to do the finger knitting, like with the chunky yarn. I've did a like regular knitting, like with just like a baby hat. It took so long. So long. Can you read? I'm not sure what kind of question that is. I'm reading your comment, Jean. Hello, how are you and where are you from? I'm good. How are you? And I'm from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, PA. Where are you from? Where's everybody from? I'm still kind of like, why'd you ask me if I could read, bro? Like, what was that? Can you read? Are you asking me, like, what are you asking? Please elaborate. Because, yes, obviously. Hello. Am I tripping? Southwest Virginia. What's up? We're pretty close. Yes, I wanted to show you guys some of my stuff I've made that I still have, because most of it I sell, so I don't have it in my possession, but I haven't heard. Hi. So this is one of my favorite things I've made for myself, because I usually don't make things for myself, but I've been trying to lately. And here, it's a cropped Stiller jersey. Let's get you a closer look. Yeah, so a cropped Stiller jersey, got the stripes, tapestry for the Steelers, and then I also have number on the back. Yep. And I put my logo tag on there too. But I'm thinking about turning this into a hoodie, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of like it how it is, but I do want to fix the collar. I feel like the collar's too big. Yeah, I feel like the collar's too big, so I really want to maybe at least fix the collar. If I don't just fix the collar, like I was thinking about turning it into a hoodie. So yeah, I have a video. It's not quite a step-by-step tutorial, but I do have a video on my page of how I created it. Kind of walks you through like the steps I took to create that. And this is going to be the next tutorial that I upload. It is a cropped granny square sweater. I'll give you guys a better look once it's all finished. I'm going to try it on. And yeah, I'm sure you'll see content in my shorts and everything like that. But that'll be my next tutorial coming. Super excited about that. I've been really trying to get better with editing, so hopefully we can make this video like perfect. Editing is a skill in itself. This is just one part of the business, crocheting. Right now I'm just weaving in ends because as you know, if you crochet these granny squares with all the color changes comes lots of loose ends. So that's what I'm working on now. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Ask me questions. Tell me where you're from. Tell me if you crochet or whatever you do. Do you sell on Etsy? Do you write patterns? Because I'm trying to get more into pattern writing. That's what I really want to get better at. Because I love the idea of like uploading a pattern and not having to think about it anymore. It just sells. Oh my god. If I told you how long I've been weaving in these ends, it's almost like the only thing that's keeping me going is the fact that I want this for my content. Like I want the finished product. I want to show it off. People have been following me on this journey of making this sweater, so I must get it to be, get it to a point where it's wearable so I can finish creating my content, creating my tutorial, and then I'll be done. But I can tell you, if I wasn't doing all this content creating and stuff, I probably would have threw it in my pile of whips. Just because it's taking so long. My thumb is hurting. Like I keep, because I'm just like, with this needle, maybe you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a hook for a minute. I closed my Etsy shop. I have written 4 oven mitt patterns. Take commission on orders. I have a YouTube channel, but I haven't done a video in a long time. Okay. Why'd you close your Etsy? I know it could be annoying with all the fees and stuff, but hello, D-Ball. I know Etsy can be like, you kind of have to upcharge on Etsy. I'll be honest. You have to, because they hit you with the fees. I've done pretty well on Etsy, I will say. I'm a 5-star seller, and like I only sell these on Etsy, my scrap yarn beanies. And then I also have like a pattern that I sell for crochet baseball caps. And then what else do I sell on there? I have a couple things, but as far as like custom orders, I only do these scrap yarn beanies. But guys, these sell, I think I have them on my Etsy right now for $70. This is my best selling item right here. So like, thank you, Kathy. And the biggest thing on Etsy is like, don't underprice, because people will scroll right past it thinking it's not worth anything. If you're, if you're not charging a valuable price, I would also say like, take yourself serious as far as branding. Make sure like your logos are matching. Make sure your social media handles are matching. Make sure like you brand with tags and good packaging. So yeah, it's definitely like a whole business thing, but good for you for not underpricing. Yeah, you can't, I've learned you cannot underprice with crochet, or you will get burnt out and you will feel very overwhelmed. Very overwhelmed, and it will be like, ugh, you'll start to hate it. Or like you'll just stop selling things altogether. You'll just be like, forget it. But even if you're just a pattern seller, I think it's worth having an Etsy shop. Cause like I will randomly get sales for my patterns on Etsy. I have like a $4.99 I think I charged for my snapback crochet pattern on Etsy with the bunny ears, which is optional. But randomly I get like they take their little fee out, but I probably get like $4 payments every time I get a pattern sell. I sold a baby blanket commissioned for, nice, $200, nice. And that's worth it, because blankets take a long time. And yeah, you have to get to the point, like I see people online selling baby blankets for like $40. And to me, that's like the amount you're spending on the yarn. Like what do you mean $40? Sometimes people are like, I don't know if I should charge $50. Who's gonna pay $50? Stop it. You're not a factory. You are doing this by hand. It makes me mad too, because as someone who sells their work, you're making it harder for the rest of us when you lowball. People will be like, well, I can get it for this amount on Shein. Go to Shein then, boo. Go to Shein. You know? I mean, it doesn't offend me when you tell me how much more you can save getting it elsewhere. That is okay. It's okay. There's always an audience out there for you who will pay, who know and value the quality of your handmade craftsmanship. So yeah, learn that the hard way. When I first started, I was only making baby items, and then I was waiting for payment. Like I would maybe take deposits, or like do like wait for people to pay me after I made it. That was the biggest mistake ever. Now I take payment in full up front. No buts about it. I won't start a project until the payment's made. Like your order's not even placed with me until you make your payment in full. Regular, not sale price of items used. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at what I do when I'm pricing items. I will go on Etsy and I'll look at similar items that are, close to what I'm making. And then I also look and see, like, I take a look at my own skill level, because I've been doing this a long time. I also consider like the price of the materials, the items, the time it's going to take me. Um, and I do consider myself a luxury brand crochet designer. I'm not underballing myself. I just feel like I would never. Like, if I'm gonna spend hours making something just to lowball myself, I mean, I would rather just keep it for myself or give it away to somebody I love as a gift. Otherwise, I'm just doing favors. And that's not what I want to do. So, I think it's one thing, like, if you're just starting out and your skill level might not be up to par, like, yeah, maybe you can go ahead and sell a beanie for 20 bucks or something. I don't know. But if you've been doing this a while, you know what you're doing, and you know that your work is, you know, A1, and you're using great materials. Like this jersey, I would not sell this jersey. This is 100% cotton. I don't think I'd sell this for under 300. Really don't. Because this took me a long time, and it has tapestry. You know, it's the material. It's like nice and heavy. Like, you could tell this is quality. And really, I think I might even go higher than 300 if I'm being honest. Um, just because I know like what I put into it, and I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking like, I don't know. I was also thinking could definitely go for more for 300, more than 300 if I did a name on the back the way that I did, you know, Steelers on the front. Like, I was thinking about doing a Palomalu one and putting Palomalu on the back with his number and all that. But yeah, this is a cropped one. I made that for myself, so I didn't even put that up for sale. But there have been people that asked me. But yeah, I think like people in my local like hometown, they don't want to buy beanies for 70 bucks, but I get on Etsy and sell my beanies. I've sold beanies overseas, no problem. Repeat buyers and everything. So yeah, don't ever be discouraged. Like, if you're only starting off and you're not getting any sales in your local hometown, just remember the world is so much bigger than your hometown. And there you will find your audience if you look for it. So you do have to put yourself out there. And yeah, like I'm doing right now, you got to go live. You don't even necessarily have to go live. I only just started going live like this week. I think I went live like one other time on YouTube, and that might have been 2 weeks ago. I was just live on TikTok not that long ago. But yeah, I'm still kind of new to this. Like, I don't know all the, excuse me, I don't know all the and yeah, and your live sucks. Okay, well, why are you watching it then? Do you want to collaborate? Because I'm really good at crocheting. Of course, sure. I don't know how to like collaborate, but do you want to like join the live, or how does that go? Yeah, like, people are trolls. I don't want to get banned, or I would do something, but okay, Ray. Like, get a life. I don't know about you guys, but I don't go on content that I'm not interested in. When did you learn to crochet? So I started learning how to crochet when I was in middle school. One of my teachers, I think I was like maybe like 12 or 11. I don't know. How old are you in 7th grade? One of my teachers had a class. It was every Friday, and she was teaching us how to how to make bookmarks. And everybody else in the class was not interested. And I was like, oh my gosh, how do you do this? Because I always liked art in general. Taking during movies, okay. I don't know what the heck. Okay. I'm crocheting too. How do you do like lives, Ben? Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. I do have a little bit of ADHD. But no, I learned how to crochet in middle school, like the very, very, very basics, and then didn't crochet at all like throughout my teenage years. And then I had my son in 2014, and when I was on maternity leave, I needed a oh, I don't know if, do you have to use your phone number? I'm not sure how that goes. But when I was on maternity leave, I was bored, and I also was like trying to figure out a way to make more money. So I started crocheting more, and actually a coworker of mine taught me how to read patterns, because like I was crocheting basic stuff, like, and she brought me some baby booties that looked like Woody from Toy Story, his boots. And I was like, those are amazing. Like, I could never do something like that. And she was like, girl, yes, you can. And she came over my house and taught me how to read patterns. And like, after that, it was history. So I guess like consistently, I've been crocheting since 2014. My husband learned at 10 years old and learned 7. Wow, 7. That's so young. See, my youngest is 5, and she is always trying to pick up a hook, and she acts like she's doing it, and I taught her how to chain, but that's about it with her just right now. I finished a crochet balloon dog because, like, oh, nice. I want to see that. See, I'm big on like freestyling. I really like, sometimes even when I buy a pattern, I'll start off, with the pattern, and then I just finish it the way I want to do it. That's so nice. See, my fiance is a gamer. He has no interest in crocheting, but I mean, whatever. I was just on TikTok live with a guy who crochets, and his wife crochets. I was like, that's so cool to have a crocheting or knitting partner like all the time. But no, I want to see that balloon dog. Maybe you can share it. Make a short or something on your YouTube, and then we can see your balloon dog. I'm not great at stuffies, I will say that. I've made a couple, but they're not like, I'm not a pro stuffy maker, plushie maker, whatever you want to call them. I really like making wearables. I have dipped and dabbed in, like, I have a Centro machine. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Nice. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. It's so hard to tell, like, who's who, really. With these little pictures that I get to see, and then I'm going off of these names, and yeah. But yeah, I thought it was really cool to know that, like, yesterday when I was on live, I reached somebody that was all the way in the UK. And then the other day, somebody from the Dominican Republic. I'm like, this is so cool. I love that crochet is all over the world. I really want to learn. I need to figure out how to make my videos translated for other people that speak different languages to understand. So yeah. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you guys for being here. Definitely going to be trying to go live more often, and I will keep the tutorials rolling. Let me know what kind of tutorials you want to see. I'm interested in that. I think I'm going to be making a purse tutorial soon, because I really want to get back into purse making. That's one of my favorite things to crochet is purses. I had a purse drop on Etsy once, and I dropped like 6 at once, and they sold out within minutes, guys. It was pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. My daughter in love decided to learn to crochet, so my husband. Nice. I love that. It's so nice seeing like people really get along and you know, become family with their in-laws, because it don't always happen. So yeah, that's really cool. I have a very like small family, and so does, well, my fiance has like a bigger family, but everybody kind of lives, you know, don't live too close, and so we're not that, we don't get to see everybody so often. It's kind of just our little family. But yeah, I really admire people that have big close families. It's so important. I think so many people like take that for granted. Ooh, enjoy your shopping spree. Stock up on that yarn. All right, thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you. What's some things you guys are watching lately? Like, I'm trying to find a new series or maybe like a podcast to listen to. My entire timeline has been filled with political crap that I am sick of seeing. So I loved my mother and father-in-law. Sadly, they have passed away. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good to have that. See, my fiance, his mom passed when he was 5. So like I never got that mother-in-law thing. But my father-in-law is pretty cool. I just don't get to see him as much. Good afternoon and blessings to you too. What are you guys working on? What kind of stitch are you using for your blanket? I really, really want to make a king size chunky knit blanket. I just haven't invested in the yarn yet. But right now I am weaving in my ends for my sweater. It's like a cropped granny sweater, granny square sweater. These ends are gonna be the death of me, I swear. Yeah, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I feel like he still works, and I feel like we're all ways, like we have really weird work schedules too. I work overnight, and so I'm always sleeping, and then everybody normal works during the day, and just I need to get out of this weird schedule that I'm in. I am making a cropped granny square sweater. So yeah, I'm almost done. This is taking me so long. It's gonna be off shoulder. It's not gonna be super cropped, but it's gonna be like, you know, it has ribbing along the bottom, and it has ribbing on the sleeves. So yeah, thank you. I really really love these colors, and this yarn is really soft. It's a cotton acrylic blend, I believe. I found this, I think I tagged this yarn. It all came together like, I think it was like 12 skeins. Skeins. Guys, there was 12 balls in that box, and it was for 30 some dollars. They were little balls of yarn, but I didn't even use it all. And it came with these colors picked out. Like, didn't have to think about the colors. And I found it on Amazon. And the yarn is surprisingly super soft, and it hasn't like given me any problems. So yeah, I'm excited. I am thinking about going back and buying maybe another box of the same kind, but in a different colors. But also I'm like, let me not buy any more yarn right now because I have so much yarn. So much yarn. Thank you. Yeah, this hat, I actually have a full tutorial for this hat on YouTube right now. So yeah, this, it's just 8 granny hearts sewn together. But I do a step-by-step tutorial on my YouTube for anybody interested. I'm so sick of weaving in these ends, guys. Real bad. Yeah, I was like, let me put this on. This is the perfect hat for today. I finally finished up 3 baby sweaters, hats, and booties, gifts for 3 different friends, all girl babies. Finished up a heart dishcloth, and I'm working on a hat to donate to preschool. Nice. So nice. See, thank you. If you look on my page or any of my like older, I have older posts with a bunch of baby stuff, because that's where I started off my brand or my crochet business under the name Hooked with Love. But I was like, you know, thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please go subscribe, guys. I'm really trying to build this channel up, and I promise I got some good stuff coming. There's some good stuff there too already. But anyway, if you look back on some of my older stuff, like on my Instagram under Crystal Rose Creates, also like on my Facebook, I think I might have it on my Facebook, but I know for sure it's on my Instagram. I used to be under the name Hooked with Love, but I'm like, everybody's hooked with love. Like, it was so like, okay. So I changed my name to Crystal Rose Creates, because I also was like, I just want to post everything I create, because I don't only crochet. Like, I like to paint. I was doing resin art for a while. Also interested in learning how to sew. Like, I'm just like, let me just do something more, you know, I could put all this under one umbrella. So changed my name to Crystal Rose Creates, and bro, I'm hooked to I don't know. Now it started with a vid, and now it's all over my For You page. That happens. Yeah. Yeah. I have my TikTok and all that, but I know like my older stuff is for sure on my Instagram. And you could see all the baby stuff I used to make. But then I kind of like got more into adult wearables, mostly like women's clothing. I really want to make some guy things, which the guys have been loving the scrap yarn beanies that I make. So I guess that counts for something. But I would like to make some actual, like, maybe like some shorts, some guy shorts. I have seen those crochet tops that look really nice for the guys. So yeah, I'm really trying to, I don't know, just want to get more, I want to make more guide things. Been seeing some pretty cool stuff out there. But I love making stuff for the ladies. I want to also do a lot of swimsuits this summer. Yes, the chunky hat. This one here she's talking about. Super cute, super easy. I don't think the tutorial I made is not in this yarn, but this is the same hat. I think that one on the tutorial I made with flowers. So yeah, thank you. This yarn is so cozy. I also made a skirt. I don't know where I put that skirt. It gotta be somewhere around here. I also made one of these. Just a regular hat. With that chunky yarn. So yeah. Chunky yarn projects, they're just so quick and fun. Love them. I got this little blanket back here with my chunky knit. So yeah, try out chunky knitting, finger knitting with the chunky yarn if you haven't already. I swear those hats, you could make one in like 20 minutes. So easy. So easy. I've made, there's another tutorial on my page that's been pretty popular with the chunky knit cardigans. So yeah, there's one of those on there for my tutorials. I'm making a fluffy blanket with an 8mm crochet hook. Woo! Prayers for that wrist of yours. I like the chunky knit because I don't use any hooks or needles for that. But I love thick yarn. I love thick yarn. It's been a while since I used like a hook or anything with thick yarn though. And guess what? You're beginner. Well, I got some really good, super beginner friendly tutorials if you're interested on my page. So check them out for sure. Oh my goodness. What are some things that you're planning on making in the future? I want to know. What are your crochet plans? I made a teddy bear out of blanket yarn. Nice. Nice. Yep, we all have to start somewhere. Oh yes, definitely. I actually host crochet classes locally at like different coffee shops in my area, and there's people that are older, younger. I mean, the ages are all over the place. I've taught kids, I've taught older people. Actually, I had a class in a cancer treatment center before, and I've had students as young as 7. So yeah, this, gotta start somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like teaching, and I love it when people are willing to learn something new, because you'll be surprised how many people just don't want to learn something new. Once you get to a certain age, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to learn that. I'm good. I'm going to make a t-shirt with a mermaid gradient wool. Nice. Strappy crop top. Okay. Teach knitting and taught a 5-year-old. Nice. Yes. See, knitting is so simple. It just takes so long. Maybe I would do better with knitting if it was like chunkier yarn. I think that's what I would need to do. Because I don't know how people do that, like, super, what is it, sock yarn? Like the real thin stuff. Oh my gosh, that would drive me nuts. I get bored easily. So like if the project is not producing much, I'm like, I put it down and I never go back to it. Terrible. Which crocheting also takes a long time, but I just feel like for me at least, knitting was always such a slow thing. Super slow. Many a sock. Have you? Oh my gosh. I really admire those ladies that do like the lace, like, is it doilies are they called? Or I've also seen like when they do with the, it's like connected to like wood sticks and they're like moving it around. What's your favorite profit crystal project? I was about to say, are we getting like religious? um no. Project, my favorite project, I would say that I've completed, can you hear me? Turn it up. My favorite project that I've done are some crochet cargo pants I've made. They were pink crochet cargo pants. You could see them in my shorts, my YouTube shorts. Yeah, those are probably one of my favorite. But also, I don't know if you were here when this is one of my favorite projects I've made. It's my crochet Steeler jersey. See? 100% cotton. Has numbers on the back. Got my little tag on it. That might, I don't know, this might be better than my cargos. I might like that better. So I might have lied. I might have lied a little bit. It's a tie. It might be a tie. The crochet cargos were just like, oh my god, these are so cute. So cute. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so like, it gotta be out of them too. This project I'm currently working on, like, taking forever. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Because it's just, I mean, it's going to turn out cute. Don't get me wrong. But, oh my God, these ends. I wish there was a quicker way. Really. I wish there was a quicker way. Because even like on the inside, they're everywhere. I was trying to convince, I have a 17-year-old daughter. And I was trying to convince her to do this for me. And she's like, okay, sure, mom. But of course, she had plans today. It is cute. That's why I keep going. I'm going to be so happy. I'm just at that point in the project where it's like, okay, let's wrap it up here. Yeah, I mean, it was fun to make. I think making the granny squares is super fun. And then stitching them together kind of gets annoying for me. And then weaving in the ends is the most annoying part for me. But I had fun making it for the most part. All right, have fun on your shopping spree. All right, guys. I'm actually looking at the time. I might have to get out of here too, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. And thank you for showing your support to my channel. And all of this helps me grow and make more tutorials for you guys. I will be back. And thanks again. Be sure to subscribe.